Happy Mondays with Marsha. Happy start of April. What an amazing array of spring is happening across campus. And we're so glad we get a chance to do something special today. So, my friend and colleague Donna Lim told me all about mukbang. Now, that's a kind of interesting thing you may have gotten into watching in this time that is COVID, when we spend a lot of time at home. But starting in 2010 in South Korea, these shows sprung up where people would eat in front of you all this amazing stuff, pizza, noodles, and everything. And they would eat it all and make you incredibly hungry, but also teach you a lot about local food, local flavor. So today, we're going to talk about local flavor in the stamp, because I want you to come in, feed your belly, feed your soul. Don't just come in to eat, though. Don't forget, you can study here, you can hang out, and just be. Don't be alone, come on in. So today I'm gonna talk a little bit about food in the stamp, what's popular, what's cool. And then I've invited my friend Sister Maureen from Dining Services. She's gonna tell us how, in this time of spring, we all eat slightly healthier, including how we find the healthy options here in the stamp. So I wanna tell you about a few quick places that we're gonna review today. So, all right, Chick-fil-A. Everybody knows Chick-fil-A right now. And one of the things that you know about Chick-fil-A, it's probably the most popular of the COVID eating requirements in the stamp. Top seller is the signature sandwich, right? And those grilled chicken strips as well, also very cool. That's a cool place to go. The coffee bar on the first floor is amazing. And I'm gonna take a sip here of this new pink drink. The new pink drink, let's see what it tastes like. Kind of interesting. A combination of strawberries and coconut milk, delish. That's a hot new item. The other new item here is this one right here. Fabulous in that it's like this oatmeal shaken espresso. So if you want a little oatmeal with your espresso coffee, why bother to just have oatmeal? Just have this beverage. So that's a cool one as well. Behind us, you'll see Qdoba. You're gonna get a chance to look at things like loaded nachos and queso and chips. When you've got a test, some people need to eat like that. The other thing is ice cream. Do you feel like you need ice cream every day in order to be healthy and whole? Well, in the dairy, today we are featuring 3 flavors named after my favorite people in athletics. Now, Missy Mahar, who is a national champion over and over again, field hockey coach, she has a flavor called Espresso. Now, if you need a big jolt of espresso, it's got that, and it's got chocolate sandwich cookies. It's got everything in it. Kathy Reese, again, over and over again, winner of national championships in women's lacrosse. She's got Reese's Pieces. Why wouldn't you put that in there? It's delicious. Today, though, I'm going to eat my pain, because I don't know if you were like me last week watching our women's basketball team, but I just really, really wanted them to get to the big dance, and they were so amazing. This is Brenda Free's ice cream, and I'm in honor of what I wish I'd had watching that game on Sunday night, just a big old tub of this at the end of the game to get through my sorrow. This is delicious. Now Brenda's stuff, she has everything in there. She's got brownie batter ice cream. This literally is how you eat your pain. Peanut butter cups, brownie dough, chocolate liqueur. Like, I think I'm gonna have to have another bite, because I think we got a lot of pain on this one. So, for those of you who are cheering on our women's basketball team, oh my gosh, we needed this tub, but we also need to celebrate how far they got and how amazing they are as a team, and their coach, Brenda Freed's the same. Now, a couple other things. You're gonna find out that Salad Works is open and in the stamp. They have amazing salads. They also have really good soups if it's a chilly day. Their chicken Caesar salad is a big seller. You can make your own salad, putting 6 different toppings on, always cool. Their Cobb salad, one of my favorites, always popular. The other thing I would say is, if you're in a hurry because you've got something coming up, use Grubhub. Call ahead, text ahead, get your food ordered so that when you walk in here, boom, you're in, you're out, you're on your way to your next appointment or meeting. It is an amazing array of food stuff that we have. But for those of you like me who've been spending the better part of COVID eating your pain or spending a time in your quarantine eating your pain, I want to introduce you to my friend, Sister Maureen. Sister Maureen's an amazing person in dining services who works to help make sure all of our folks have good nutrition, but also that we manage food items for those folks with allergies, food allergies in particular. And I want her to talk us through ways in which in this spring season we can eat in a healthy way. So, Sister Maureen, it's great to have you here.
Well, that's a hard act to follow. I'm probably not as vibrant as Marsha. However, the one thing I did want to point out starting is that just recently the new dietary guidelines came out, which kind of, if you follow some of the things, it's going to be what we're talking about here. And as Marsha did mention, with our students in the dining halls, we have just in the freshman class, and this is a small class, close to 500 students with allergens that we need to deal with.
Like 10%.
Right. So, and that's not counting the other years that are here as well.
Yeah.
And so we do make a big effort, and certainly Dan, who needs to be thanked for the setup today, works very hard with us and the students to make sure that we can fulfill some of their needs. We can't fulfill all of them because it's a fast food operation. However, there are many things that we can do. So what I wanted to do was start off with breakfast here. And the very first thing that we have is the yogurt with fresh fruit, which is a healthy alternative to get in the morning for those students who want to eat that way. Also, we have the breakfast bowl, and that does not have any meat in it. It has like tater tots. But again, we're also looking at vegetarians. So we try to do a lot of things that comes across everybody. This is a sausage burrito, which is pretty healthy. And the one thing I want to stress is that no matter what you eat, people forget that if you have the traditional Chick-fil-A sandwich, it's okay. Now, every day is not a good idea, but you can eat all of this stuff if you do it in moderation. And that's the biggest key. So here's the grilled chicken sandwich, which is certainly healthier. It has the lettuce. That always makes things healthy.
Doesn't it? If you had vegetables when you had the lettuce wrap.
And tomato. So it's good, but that's good, but this is not all that bad. You just need to be careful about it. And all the stuff that goes on top of it, like the sauces, that's what kills you, you know, using all those things. Here from Qdoba, Chick-fil-A rather, excuse me. That is the cool chicken wrap. And again, that's a healthy option. It's in a wrap. It has the chicken in it and some other lettuce and that. So that's a good option. But again, be mindful of all the sauces. Then we have a couple of salads. The Chick-fil-A salad is in the front. And again, there are some options that we do have. And it would be fat-free or light dressings rather than getting all the heavier, you know, blue cheese and all those things to go on top. Those are not good options. This one is from Qdoba, and it's just a basic salad. But again, it's a healthier version. We didn't put all the cheese on it. Cheese toppers really put you over the edge. So if you get the plain salad, you're doing a much better option. And again, you know, there's no sour cream, there's no cheese on it. It's okay to get it, but this is the healthier version. And then there's this. Not so healthy.
You're eating your pain when you eat that.
Right. You know, so it's not as good as this one would be. But again, as I say, if you're having it occasionally, it's okay. Now that would kind of be something I would like, but I'm not here all the time, so it's easy for me. Then we go down the lines. Can you open that up a little for me? And we have Salad Works. And as you could see, open it. As you could see, it's a healthy salad. Again, the toppings are what does you over the top. And one other thing that we got was, this is from salad works as well, and it's a turkey BLT.
That's sweet.
Turkey club. And again, you could see it has a lot of the plain chicken in it, and the salad works, and the tomato. So again, that's a good choice. But then again, you know, it doesn't have all the other dressings. So this is really a good option. So this would be this is very heavy, I will tell you that. This cool one is probably a better option. However, this is not bad either. It's very heavy, dense. And it also has bacon on it, so there's the fats. So you have to be careful about, you know, the grilled chicken versus the fried chicken, because now you're getting excess fats that you really don't need. But again, it's not bad. You know, it's just moderation. Like we have kids, students that have had, we have one student, he's since graduated, every single day in the dining hall, he had chicken tenders and mac and cheese for lunch and dinner for 4 years. Because he was only this big, so I don't know what he did, but, you know. But that's not a good choice. But his sister, who was a dietetic student, is saying, oh, he's crazy, I can't even talk to him about it. That's all he wanted. And, you know, they're adults, but it's not the best option. It'll probably catch up with them. So, and then we do have other options that would be available, but due to COVID, you know, we don't have as many of the options that we would like to after working with Dan, who really is over here on the sideline, but he has done a great job providing us. But again, the choice is yours to make. Whatever decision, just think about it. But it is important you think about the choices you're making.
You know, one of the things, Sister Maureen, I think you talked about is just how you think about portion and how you think about whether today's the day you're going to splurge or whether the day is the day you're going to be good. I also think sometimes eating with other people, when we get to that point where you can take your mask off and eat with other people, is a really great thing. And outside makes that even better. And I love the fact that folks use the tables in the front and the turtle in the back to have meals with one another. There's ways to cater. This is a slightly larger than an individual salad bowl from Salad Works, but there's ways in which you and a friend could get together and say, we're going to get this really big salad. We're going to take it back to our apartment. We're in a pod. We're going to go back and have that salad for dinner, and it's going to be fabulous, and we don't have to cook. You could do the same with Panda food. You could do the same with Qdoba. You could take things out of any of these food court items and take it back home and enjoy it with friends, and particularly those with whom you've been a part of a pod. The one thing I would say to you is, in the not so distant future, the food court will be enlivened, right? Seating, a lot of our establishments reopened, and that'll be a great day. But I think if we wait till then, we won't have nearly as much fun as if you venture in now. We're right at that point where you want to grab something and sit in the sun, or you want to grab something and read outside and get ready for that exam you've got coming up. Join us here. Have fun doing it. Eat as healthy as life allows. Recognize that we've got amazing staff working in our food court at all of our establishments. It's somebody to talk to every day. The Stamp cares deeply about who you are. I hope you feel the caring community. And if you're like my friend Donna Lim and you've watched a lot of programs where you've watched other people eat, come eat. As we all get healthier and get vaccinated and get a chance to remove our mask for dining, we'll make sure you can do that as a part of a community. But for now, celebrate here in the Stamp Food Court. Happy spring. Thank you, Sister Maureen, for telling us how to eat a bit healthier as we enter the spring. And thanks to all of our friends in the food court, Dan and others, who make this happen every day just for you. So come join us. Have some food with us. Now, I need to tell you, sometimes when you have a big exam, spoken like an undergrad biology major taking organic chemistry, you just need a little spoonful of comfort. So Brenda Fries and I, spoonful of comfort. That, and you need friends. So this month, come to the Stamp for a couple of big events. It's Asian American Pacific Islanders Month, Heritage Month. That's an amazing thing you'll want to take advantage of. It's also Pride Month. There are programs both virtually that you can just jump in on and some that you may need to register for. And then finally, Don't forget, if you go right to the MICA website or the stamp website, go to MICA, you will find that information about upcoming Heritage Months and an opportunity to be in community. And between now and then, stop by the dairy. There's ice cream with your name on it.